Welcome, Virgo. This is your essential reading for January 3rd on Zodiac attraction. Your finances, love life, and the one major blessing you can't miss are being revealed now. Let's start the reading. Virgo, this week, no matter what unfolds, hold steady to your inner peace, breathe deeply, and stay grounded in quiet confidence. The energy of temperance is flowing strongly, signaling that something meaningful in your life is beginning to shift toward greater harmony and balance. Trust me, important developments are on the horizon, and unexpected doors are quietly swinging open. Stay with me as we explore what the cards reveal for you. Welcome back, Virgo, to your weekly tarot guidance. Before we dive into the messages the universe has prepared, I want to pause and express deep gratitude to you and every Virgo who shows up here week after week. Your presence makes this space possible, and in return, I send you waves of positive energy, light, and warmth to carry you through your days. As always, remember these are general readings. Take what resonates deeply and gently release the rest. If something feels slightly off, check your rising sign reading too. It often adds another layer or even speaks more directly at times. We begin, as we always do, by inviting a guiding sign from the universe for the coming 7 days. Temperance appears beautifully, reminding you that a situation which may have felt like an emotional roller coaster, full of highs, lows, and uncertainty, is now settling into a smoother, more balanced flow. The intense swings are easing, replaced by steady, purposeful progress. It may not feel dramatic or explosive, but it's reliable, slow and sure, like a river finding its natural course. This week calls you to walk the middle path. Life isn't always black or white. The shades in between often hold the most profound beauty. Whatever arises, meet it with calm clarity. There may be conversations that test your patience, messages or discussions that could trigger old reactions. Pause, breathe, give yourself space before responding. Thoughtful words spoken from serenity can transform potential conflict into genuine understanding. Communication is highlighted strongly. If there's been distance, misunderstanding, or repeated friction with someone close, a partner, family member, friend, or colleague, the energy is shifting. What once felt charged with blame or defensiveness is softening into something more constructive and healing. These exchanges can now nourish rather than drain, rebuilding trust and emotional safety. The instability that may have lingered is giving way to equilibrium. In your heart, there's a lingering sadness, a quiet melancholy that surfaces when you reflect on the past. You might find yourself missing someone, replaying moments of happiness, or wondering what if. The cards gently urge you to release those unanswerable questions. What happened shaped you, but it doesn't define your future. Holding on to regret or idealizing what was keeps you from fully embracing what's becoming. Sometimes, when the present feels uncertain, the past appears rosier than it truly was. Look back with kindness and honesty, then turn forward. You've carried this sorrow long enough. This week brings an opportunity to heal old memories and make peace with what's behind you. You didn't lose, you gained wisdom, resilience, and depth. Hold that truth close. A past opportunity, whether in love, work, or a personal project that you thought had slipped away, is circling back in a new form. Life is generous that way. Be patient. Don't rush to seize or rebuild too quickly. What took time to fracture cannot be mended overnight. Someone who once disappeared or failed to value you fully may reappear, eyes newly opened by their own journey. This time, the dynamic shifts, balance returns, commitment deepens, and genuine effort flows toward you. Divine justice is at work, quietly realigning what was out of sync. A cycle is completing, bringing closure and renewal. Both emotionally and materially, stability is building. The Lovers alongside the Ten of Pentacles speaks of choices made with heart and long-term vision, partnerships that feel secure, abundance that feels earned and lasting. Major arcana cards dominate your spread this week. Strength, the Moon, the Hanged Man, Justice, the Sun. You're on the verge of a profound yet gentle transformation, a rebirth that feels like coming home to yourself. Old fears may whisper doubts when things start flowing too smoothly, but trust the process. What's arriving is meant to stay. A significant agreement or decision, perhaps involving a home, a commitment, or a financial matter, moves forward with unexpected ease and joy. Roots deepen, foundations strengthen. There's a sense of finally anchoring in a place, relationship, or path that truly fits your soul. Surprises arrive swiftly, often when you least expect them. Good news, clarifying conversations, or offers that shift your perspective can land suddenly. Stay open, but remain discerning. Allow things to unfold naturally rather than forcing outcomes. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the cosmic energies are shifting in your favor, inviting you to release old burdens and step confidently into a period of renewal and unexpected blessings. With the year drawing to a close, you're on the cusp of a powerful transition where your natural discernment and dedication begin to attract the recognition, opportunities, and connections you've long deserved. Trust the process unfolding around you, surrender to the divine flow, and watch as clarity replaces doubt. Card 1. Seven of Swords. You're instinctively cutting away from deceptive or draining influences today, Virgo. The Seven of Swords highlights your growing awareness of where energy has been siphoned, whether through self-doubt, unreliable people, or outdated patterns. Your analytical mind is sharpening, allowing you to quietly detach without drama. This isn't about confrontation, it's about strategic release. By choosing integrity over entanglement, you're reclaiming your power and creating space for what truly aligns with your values. Card 2. The Tower. Sudden endings or abrupt shifts are clearing the way for something far more stable. The Tower appears to confirm that negative cycles, be they in relationships, work, or personal habits, are collapsing, often without warning. For your perfectionist nature, this can feel unsettling, but it's divine intervention breaking down illusions. What falls away wasn't built on solid ground. Embrace the lightning strike of truth. It's liberating you from stagnation and preparing fertile soil for authentic rebuilding. Card 3. The Sun. Pure joy and vitality are breaking through the clouds. The sun radiates warmth on your path, reminding you that after the storm comes clarity and success. Your inner light is becoming impossible to ignore. Others notice your glow, your competence, your quiet confidence. This card encourages you to lean into enthusiasm, especially around creative projects or talents you've been hesitant to fully express. For Virgo, this is validation that your hard work and healing are finally aligning with visible rewards and heartfelt happiness. Card 4. Knight of Cups. Someone is emotionally stirred and moving toward you with intention. The Knight of Cups brings news of heartfelt communication, perhaps from a past connection or a new admirer who's been quietly observing your transformation. This energy carries romantic or deeply affectionate undertones, with repeated attempts to reach out. Your sensitivity picks up on this subtle approach, but your practicality urges caution. Trust your intuition. If it feels genuine, allow the invitation. If not, your boundaries will guide you wisely. Card 5. Justice. Divine balance is being restored. Justice affirms that past injustices, whether betrayals, overlooked efforts, or unfair circumstances, are now being corrected through cosmic fairness. Legal matters, contracts, or important decisions favor you today. For your detail-oriented sign, this is reassuring. Truth prevails when you act with integrity. Surrender outcomes to higher wisdom, knowing that what returns to you now reflects the purity you've maintained through challenges. Card 6. The World. A major cycle completes, opening doors to fulfillment and new horizons. The world celebrates your journey through hardship toward wholeness, Virgo. You're cutting ties with bad luck and limiting beliefs, stepping into a phase of accomplishment and integration. Travel plans, project launches, or personal milestones that felt delayed are now aligning. This card invites you to honor how far you've come. Your resilience has prepared you for a broader, more expansive chapter. Card 7. Ace of Pentacles. A tangible opportunity with strong financial potential arrives. The Ace of Pentacles manifests as a new job offer, investment, side venture, or unexpected monetary boost, something solid and growth-oriented. Your practical nature thrives here. Plant this seed wisely, and it promises long-term stability. Combined with your current empowerment, this is the universe handing you the resources to build the security and abundance you've diligently worked toward. Card 8, the Emperor. Your inner authority is fully activated. The Emperor embodies the empowered Virgo emerging now, structured, confident, and in command of your destiny. Others sense this shift. They respect your boundaries and admire your capability. In love, this may reflect someone who fears rejection, yet recognizes your worth. In career and personal goals, it means whatever you decisively pursue, you achieve. Leadership comes naturally today. Own it without apology. Today's reading paints a powerful portrait of transformation and triumph for you, Virgo. From the liberating release of the Seven of Swords and the Tower to the radiant success promised by the Sun and the world, you're moving out of stagnation into well-deserved plenitude. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles assure fair recompense and material breakthroughs, while the Knight of Cups hints at meaningful emotional connection. Crowned by the Emperor, your reading affirms that you now hold the reins, empowered, healed, and ready to manifest lasting stability, love, and achievement. Trust the divine timing. The surprises and rewards you've patiently awaited are arriving precisely when you're strong enough to receive them fully. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. As the year winds down toward its close, Virgo, you're stepping into a phase where financial shadows are lifting, much like the dawn breaking after a long night. The energies suggest a deliberate release from past monetary entanglements that no longer serve you, allowing fresh abundance to flow in. Drawing from ancient tarot wisdom, such as the Ace of Pentacles, this indicates a solid opportunity knocking, perhaps an unexpected windfall or a lucrative investment that aligns perfectly with your meticulous planning style. Luck isn't random here. It's the result of your quiet persistence paying off, turning what felt like stagnation into momentum. Imagine the cosmic scales tipping in your favor, inspired by the Justice card's promise of equilibrium. If you've faced unfair financial dealings or delays in payments, today marks a turning point where resolutions arrive swiftly, restoring balance to your ledger. Sources like traditional astrology texts, such as those by Ptolemy, emphasize Virgo's earth sign affinity for practical prosperity, and this resonates deeply now. Your luck amplifies when you trust in divine timing, avoiding impulsive gambles and instead focusing on grounded strategies that build lasting wealth. The Tower's influence hints at sudden disruptions in old financial patterns, but these are blessings in disguise, clearing debris for stronger foundations. For instance, a lingering debt or inefficient budget might crumble abruptly, freeing up resources you didn't realize were tied up. This isn't chaos, it's recalibration, urging you to review your finances with your signature analytical eye. Contemporary financial advisors, like those from Forbes, often stress the importance of adaptability in uncertain times, mirroring your current cosmic nudge toward resilient luck. With the sun illuminating your path, optimism infuses your monetary outlook, bringing clarity to decisions that once seemed foggy. Luck favors the prepared, and your natural diligence positions you to seize serendipitous moments, such as a surprise bonus or a favorable market shift. Rephrasing ancient proverbs, it's as if the universe is whispering that your harvest is ripe after seasons of sowing seeds in fertile soil. Embrace this glow and watch how small risks yield big returns. The world's completion energy signals that postponed financial goals are now aligning, with no further delays on the horizon. Whether it's a long-awaited refund or the fruition of a savings plan, luck cycles back to reward your patience. Drawing from mythological references, like the Greek goddess Tyche symbolizing fortune, your stars align to bestow gifts that feel both earned and enchanted, transforming everyday transactions into portals of prosperity. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for January 3rd are 76, 8, 30, 63, 2, 84. Daily love. In the realm of romance, Virgo, a subtle yet profound shift is underway, echoing the Knight of Cups' gentle advance with messages from the heart. Someone may be circling back, making tentative overtures after a period of hesitation, drawn to your evolving radiance. This isn't fleeting, it's a call to deepen connections, inspired by the original energies of renewal that encourage you to let go of past heartaches and welcome vulnerability with open arms. The sun's warm rays spotlight your magnetic appeal, making you irresistible to admirers who sense your inner light. If single, expect enthusiastic encounters that spark joy. If coupled, rediscover passion through shared adventures. Ancient love lore from poets like Rumi speaks of souls illuminating each other, much like how your presence now enkindles affection in others, fostering bonds that feel both fresh and faded. Yet, the Tower warns of abrupt revelations that dismantle illusions in love, perhaps exposing incompatibilities or forcing honest conversations. This upheaval, though jarring for your orderly nature, paves the way for authentic intimacy. Rephrasing classic advice, it's like pruning a rosebush, painful but essential for blooming. Relationship experts from Psychology Today often highlight how such crises lead to stronger unions, aligning with your current stellar guidance. Justice brings karmic fairness to your romantic sphere, ensuring that past efforts in love are reciprocated equitably. If you've given more than received, balance restores itself today, perhaps through a partner's renewed commitment or a new suitor who values your depth. Drawing from tarot traditions documented in works like The Pictorial Key to the Tarot by A. Waite, this card underscores the harmony you're destined to achieve. The world's cyclical closure invites you to complete old romantic chapters, opening vistas to enduring partnerships. Love that once felt stalled now progresses toward permanence, with surprises that delight and stabilize. Mythical tales of eternal lovers, such as Orpheus and Eurydice, remind us that true connection transcends trials, mirroring your journey toward holistic romance. At work, Virgo, your professional landscape is buzzing with transformative vigor as the world signals the culmination of stalled projects and the dawn of innovative endeavors. Today, channel your innate precision into talents that inspire, launching initiatives that resonate with your core passions. This shift feels like a well-oiled machine finally humming to life, breaking free from recent plateaus. The sun infuses your workday with enthusiasm, highlighting how your skills shine brightly to colleagues and superiors alike. Opportunities for recognition arise, perhaps through praise or promotions that affirm your dedication. Inspired by solar symbolism and astrology, as explored in books like Parker's Astrology, your light draws collaborative energies, making teamwork not just productive, but exhilarating. However, the Tower's disruptive force may shake up routines, such as sudden changes in team structures or project directions. For your detail-loving sign, this tests adaptability, but it ultimately eliminates inefficiencies. Business strategists from Harvard Business Review often advocate embracing such pivots for growth, echoing your cosmic prompt to rebuild smarter. Justice ensures fair play in career matters, favoring contracts, negotiations, or evaluations that tip in your favor. If overlooked before, equity prevails now, rewarding your integrity. Referencing legal astrology traditions, this alignment promises resolutions that align with your ethical standards, smoothing paths to advancement. The Ace of Pentacles manifests as tangible career boosts, like a new role or venture ripe with potential. Plant these seeds thoughtfully and watch them grow into stable successes. Modern career advice from platforms like LinkedIn emphasizes seizing such grounded opportunities, which perfectly suits your pragmatic approach. Health. Virgo, your well-being is entering a restorative phase, with the sun's vitality energizing your body and spirit alike. Release lingering stresses that have weighed you down, embracing habits that nurture your holistic health. This glow-up isn't superficial, it's a deep renewal, drawing from solar archetypes and wellness practices that promote radiant living. The Tower's sudden shifts might manifest as breakthroughs in health routines, perhaps ditching unproductive habits abruptly for better ones. While startling, this clears toxins, physical or emotional, paving the way for vitality. Health experts from the Mayo Clinic stress the benefits of such resets, aligning with your star's call for transformative self-care. Justice balances your energies, ensuring that efforts in diet, exercise, or therapy yield fair results. If imbalances like fatigue have plagued you, equilibrium returns through mindful adjustments. Ancient herbal traditions, as in the Encyclopedia of Natural Medicine, resonate here, suggesting remedies that harmonize your earth sign essence. The world's completion urges you to wrap up health cycles, such as finishing a fitness program or healing from past ailments. New horizons beckon, with no delays in progress. Wellness philosophies from yoga texts emphasize this closure as a gateway to wholeness, mirroring your current path. Ace of Pentacles grounds your health in practical abundance, perhaps through investing in quality nutrition or tools for wellness. This tangible support builds enduring strength. Contemporary nutrition sources like WebMD advocate for such foundational approaches, enhancing your resilience. Family and friends. In family matters, Virgo, the sun's warmth fosters deeper bonds, illuminating conversations that bring joy and understanding. Your evolving light draws relatives closer, perhaps through shared stories or celebrations that heal old rifts. This familial glow feels like a hearth reignited, inspired by solar symbols of unity. The Tower may bring unexpected family revelations, shaking foundations, but ultimately strengthening ties. Address these with your analytical grace, turning potential conflicts into growth opportunities. Family therapy insights from sources like the American Psychological Association highlight how such upheavals lead to resilience. Justice restores harmony in household dynamics, ensuring fair resolutions to disputes or shared responsibilities. Your role as the balancer shines, fostering equity. Drawing from familial astrology and texts like The Only Astrology Book You'll Ever Need, this promotes lasting peace. The world completes family cycles, resolving lingering issues and opening new chapters of togetherness. Postponed gatherings or reconciliations materialize now. Mythical family sagas remind us that closure breeds renewal, echoing your stellar alignment. Ace of Pentacles brings material support to family life, like shared financial wins or home improvements that enhance comfort. This grounds your connections in abundance. Home economics advice from experts suggests such investments fortify bonds. Compatibility. Virgo, your compatibility shines brightest with fellow earth signs like Taurus and Capricorn, whose stability complements your precision, fostering partnerships built on mutual reliability. Inspired by the Emperor structure, these unions thrive on shared goals, much like architectural marvels standing the test of time. Astrology sources such as Cafe Astrology affirm this grounded synergy. With water signs like Cancer or Pisces, emotional depths merge with your practicality, creating nurturing alliances. The Knight of Cups' intuitive flow enhances this, allowing vulnerability to bloom. Rephrasing compatibility lore, it's a river meeting fertile soil, yielding emotional abundance. Fire signs, particularly Leo as hinted in solar energies, ignite your passions, with the sun amplifying mutual admiration. Their boldness challenges your caution, sparking growth. References from Love Signs by Linda Goodman highlight this dynamic contrast as exhilarating. Air signs like Gemini or Libra offer intellectual stimulation, aligning with Justice's balance for harmonious dialogues. Your analytical mind dances with their ideas, forming bonds of wit and fairness. Contemporary horoscope apps often tout this mental rapport. However, with fellow mutable signs like Sagittarius, adaptability reigns, but the Tower warns of potential clashes in direction. Navigate with patience for adventurous compatibility. Astrology forums discuss this as a thrilling yet testing match. Your lucky color today. Golden yellow emerges as your hue today, Virgo, symbolizing the sun's triumphant light and inviting prosperity, clarity, and joy into every corner of your life. Wear it or surround yourself with it to amplify your inner radiance and attract positive vibrations. The phrase of the day. In the midst of change, we often discover wings we never knew we had, echoing the transformative energies guiding you today, Virgo, toward empowered horizons and renewed possibilities. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.